Most of you are probably familiar with this resource on our intranet site. It's best practices for teaching and learning, and one of the components is the Portrait of a Graduate resources. This is embedded in all of the STEAM lessons and units. You can't teach STEAM without teaching one of these attributes or one or more of these attributes. So I wanted to show you some of the resources that are available to teachers. If you click on, let's say, one of these, one of the 5, communicator, collaborator, ethical and global citizen, creative and critical thinker, goal-directed and resilient individual. If you look at communicator, you'll see some of the resources available. We have a cover page, rubric, and introductory lessons for upper elementary, secondary, and also a vertical articulation, self-assessment, and Google Forms that you can modify. So once you click on these, it prompts you to make a copy, and you can modify them as you wish. So let's take a look at the introductory lesson. There were documents. This is grade levels 4 through 5, and it kind of takes you through how you might introduce this attribute to your students. This is a really great lesson in launching these skills. If you have taught these in your class, you can embed one of these Portrait of a Graduate attributes more intentionally in your lesson. This is also a very helpful tool to see how the attribute might progress through the grade levels. And as a teacher, you have a lot of latitude in modifying any of these documents that fit your lesson, your students. You might want to focus on just one attribute in particular. It is very difficult to manage more than one. Rubric is also a very good resource to incorporate. You might want to change the language here to make it fit your lesson or unit. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware of this resource on our intranet site. It's also very helpful to have anchor pages, anchor charts for each of these. I found that when I was visiting classrooms and working with teachers, having it posted in their room was very helpful for students as they're working through a problem. So you can choose all or any of these. You can modify the language to make it fit. So this is all available here under all attributes, and you can build your own rubric here. So as you start developing your idea, think about this resource and which attribute you would want to focus on for your project. And when you go back to the blended learning module, this link is located right here under planning, the word planning, documents. So if you click on planning, it'll lead you to this page. Enjoy your exploration.